I had some cat loving last night. You can tell because this side of my hair, which I was sleeping on, is, you know, relatively flat. But look at this. She did it again. I showed you guys this in another video long time ago. She'll get up to where my face, and while I'm sleeping, and she'll knead, and she'll purr, and she'll suck, and she'll put her face all in this, and I end up with this, you know, ratted side. It's so funny. I'm home this morning. It's so nice. I want to show you outside my front window. I hope you can see it. Look at that. We've got clouds and a lot of overgrown bushes and junk I have to get rid of, and a chicken house that needs to be taken care of, and a fence that needs to be replaced. But it's the clouds that is making me so excited today. Yesterday we had clouds, but I drove, I was out of town actually yesterday picking up all that beautiful stuff that I'm going to show you later today. All that, that wonderful gift I got from my friend Mystic Moon. Anyhow, so yeah, I'm just starting my day, and I wanted to kind of vlog this day. I don't vlog very often. I tend to do more, you know, sit down in front of the camera and talk to you stuff. But I wanted to start this day from its very beginning. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to show you something else. Let's see if you can see it. Yeah. Grant's African violet is a little bit burnt because it's in a west-facing window. I need to move it. But he's so good. He has taken care of this thing through all of these months that I have not been around. And he's done such a nice job. It's still alive. So it needs some pinching back and maybe a little repotting and some stuff like that. But it looks wonderful. And so anyway, my morning has started, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Hey y'all, take a look at the back of my pickup truck. Look what's in it. Get a little more scale here. This thing is full to the brim of marvelous scrapbooking things. All sorts of paper and organizational filing systems and stickers and
a portable filing cabinet, which
and a really neat portable filing cabinet. I don't think it's ever even been used. And
Trudy, I'm going to you can video
the expansion. Okay. Grant wants to show you the expansion. Woo! Isn't that neat? For all your stuff, all your papers and all your marvelous things you need to take around. I'm sure I'll use that at my mom's. There's lots of albums. There's this shape boss embossing system. These boxes are all full of papers and stickers and card making supplies and stuff. Isn't that wonderful? I mean, honestly, look at that. My dear and lovely friend, Mystic Moon Mancini, called me the other day and said, "Hey Cheryl," says, "I got some stuff for you if you're interested." And she gifted me with all of this. So what I don't actually physically use in my own stuff, I will probably do some workshops at my mom's assisted living place, and I will probably gift some of it. But the majority of this stuff is brand new. A lot of it hasn't even been opened, and it's all extremely useful stuff that I will have so much fun with. So that was my day today, driving from here up the valley a few hours and picking up this great stuff. So talk to you guys later. Bye. Here's a partial look at some of my scrapbooking gifts that I got from Mystic Moon. This is not all of it. Grant started unloading the truck here at our house, and I realized that I just didn't have room to go through it here, so I'm going to take it back over to my mom so I can lay everything out and take a really, really good look at everything that's in the boxes and get it all organized and that sort of thing. So here it is, well after 1 o'clock, and we're just sort of starting our day. But that's because we were up till 4 this morning geeking out on the internet. So anyhow, talk to you guys. I was wrong. It wasn't 1 something, it was 2 something. And I'm still sitting in the car. I'm waiting for Grant to come out so we can head down the hill and start going through some of this marvelous craft stuff. I'm so excited. Also, I need to take a bunch of stuff to storage today and then go visit my mom and see if she's still back in the saddle like she's been the past 2 days. I mean, she's been amazing. I mean, if this is a permanent change, I mean, if she's really back, I cannot wait to do videos and stuff with her. I mean, she likes being on camera. She thinks it's fun. She's gotten used to it. So, now we can do, my mom does my makeup, or I do my mom's makeup, or, we could do going out to lunch videos or whatever she wants to do. And, it's going to be fun. I'm still sort of shell-shocked that she's come back to me so completely. I mean, it's very, very weird. And I've talked to friends who've worked with the elderly before, and nurses and different people, and I haven't talked to any of her doctors yet, but apparently this does happen sometimes when people have gone through cancer treatments, or they've gone through some trauma like she has, and boom, everything just snaps back into place all at once sometimes. So we'll see. I don't want to get too optimistic yet. I want to see if it really lasts. And then, again, my whole life changes because all of her needs then, boom, I'm spitting, boom, all of a sudden they change too. So I go from taking care of Mama like she's a baby to dealing with Mama like she's an adult, and all of her needs and the things that I am required to do to help her, that it's all going to change. So we'll see what happens. I am guardedly ecstatic, if you can be guardedly ecstatic. I am. So anyhow, now we're heading down the hill, and I'll talk to you guys later. This is apropos of nothing, but I'm waiting for Grant to come get in the car, and I just noticed what a pretty little vignette my front gate area makes. It goes into the yard that's around the trailer there. I think that's so cute. Grant found that Hill's Brother coffee can by the side of the road last week and ecstatically brought it home to me. Isn't that fun? So anyway, that's my messy but beloved front gate. It's about 4. Grant is off at Office Depot getting more banker's boxes for me because I'm trying to get stuff ready to put into storage. But I wanted to show you guys something. I wanted to show you this. This little thing. Let's see if it comes into focus. This is the original artwork for a game that I wrote for the publishing company that I used to work for, and it's called Little Spender. And I did this artwork myself. This was done in primarily colored pencil and ink. And so I want to frame this because this was the first one. I redid this entire artwork on the computer. I scanned in the black line artwork and then colored it in the computer. But this was my prototype, and I just think it turned out so cute. And the idea of Little Spender, you give the kids $5 in coins and dollar bills, and they move around this game board buying these items that they land on and making change. And the idea was to teach kids how to make change up to $1, how to count back. If they spend 87 cents on something, they have to count it back up to the $1 that they spent. So, and then once they collect enough change, then they're going to be able to start, making the change in exact change. So that's kind of what this little game was all about. And it was one of the last things I did before we closed the company. So anyway, I wanted to share that with you. Oh, there's Mallory. Hi, Mallory. Are you sniffing things? Come say hi to your YouTube people. Oh, yeah. She says, hi, YouTube people. Gonna give you guys a big old lick because I love my YouTube people. Yeah. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. Oh, wait. Bolt wants to come say hi. Bolt, say hi to your YouTube people. Oh yeah, there they are. There they are. They're inside that little green box. Ah. Okay, so anyhow, I'll talk to you guys later more. What else I found? Any of you guys who were graphic artists before the age of the computer will recognize what these are. These are what we used to call rub-down letters, and you'd use them for making your artwork that then from that artwork you would make a printing plate out of it. So, well, actually you'd use a camera and you'd replicate it onto a piece of paper that would then you'd make the plate. So anyhow, there is a ton of this stuff here. I don't even know why I've got so much of it, but I do. It's amazing. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Maybe I'll put an ad on Craigslist. Somebody may want this. Or if any of you guys have an idea of how I could use rub-down letters, because the letters aren't they aren't like permanent. They're delicate, so you'd have to like cover them up with something. Anyway, okay, I just started laying stuff out on the table as I'm unloading boxes. This is just one box of stuff, and let me show you. Little Christmas buttons, all sorts of glues and glitter paint. We've got some Sculpey clay, some photo magnets, some googly eyes, some Valentine stickers, lots of fabric markers, some ink pads, glitter, rulers, a color wheel, which is really nice to have when you're stumped for palette choices, all these marvelous little stencil cutout stamps, a do-it-yourself calendar kit, some alphabet stamps, which I have really been needing, so that's cool, and then a bunch of stencil sheets here, all different kinds, and then this really neat little thing to hold small items in. So this is just one. This is just the first of many, many boxes. So needless to say, it's going to take me a while to go through all of this stuff, but it's looking good. Here is a table positively packed with scrapbooking stuff. I mean, there is every kind of sticker, all sorts of paper types, lots of these, paper background, 12 by 12, these things, tons of those. Lots of, underneath there is a lot of text, things that you would put in the center. Lots of holiday stuff, tons of little kid stuff you would do with, if you were doing your children's photos. So, I mean, that is a table full of stuff. That's going to take a while to organize, but isn't it wonderful? Okay, hello. This is going to be my last little bit of video. I wanted to show you some of the other things I got from Mystic Moon. She gave me all of these card value packs, and I want to do some card making workshops, like I said, with old people here. I got some wonderful magazines, a couple of which are this Card Creations, so I thought I'd look through that for ideas. I want to do that as a volunteer deal. She gave me some marvelous, remember the little eyelets and brads? I don't know if you guys are still using them in crafting, scrapbooking. Look at these great little things. They're just darling. Some great little buttons and things. A lot of this stuff is, some of it's maybe 15 years old, but it's still completely useful, completely relevant, with lots of and these I'm sure are newer than that, but lots of stuff that's, it's all good. It'll all work. Some great ribbons, marvelous floret things. And I was looking for these floret deals. I went to Joann's the other day and I bought a couple stems because I tore them apart, and it was expensive. It was like $7 or $8 for a stem, and I only ended up with like half as many as it's in here. So that represents a huge amount of resources monetarily. Lots of wonderful dyes and so forth. And here's some of the things I love the best. All of these alphabet stamps, and of course with my little hearts that I've been making, more alphabet stamps. I'm going to be I use alphabet things constantly. These are cute, real small ones. And I've got some, these are like kid, Helvetica sort of rubber stamps in upper and lower case. Let's see what else. Oh, she gave me lots of clear stamps. These are really neat for little accents and stuff. More alphabet clear stamps. Those are so cool. And then this wonderful Sizzix paper that I can, use on the hearts or in the cards. And okay, now here's the thing that I was most excited about. This is so stupid. You guys are going to laugh. Okay, you see that? That is a clear lucite block. And what you do with that clear lucite mini block is you stick these clear stamps onto it, and then you can, when you turn it over and use it, you can see where you're putting the stamp, and you don't have to like tap on the edges of the stamp and get it all messed up. I have been wanting one of these so badly, and every time I don't know, I'm a moron. I go to Joann's and I go to Michael's and I can't find the damn things there. So thank you, darling Mystic Moon, for having one of these in here, because I needed it badly. So this is just another tiny portion. These are the things I brought to my mom's to use up now. Again, I'm going to flip this around. I don't know if you can see me. I'm assuming you can. Yeah, I just, I'm so excited about this stuff, and I've been organizing it and thinking about what I want to do with it and all of that. So, wow, I'm so excited. This will probably be the last video I do on my wonderful craft gift until I actually start making some things, and I'll show you guys that. So, and also if I do end up doing that that card making workshop thing down in the lobby, I'll vlog that as well. So anyway, I hope you guys are all having a great morning, day, evening, whenever it is you see this, and I love you all. Bye.